Lastly, let's play this Project Veritas. They're at it again, folks. Project Veritas. That's what that Daily Beast thing with the locked Twitter account that they did with that guy who worked at Bernie. That's what struck me as.
I don't know. James O'Keefe doing the Epstein cable news things was a better thing. Was actually good reporting. So compared to that,
yeah. Seriously.
Here is the Project Veritas ABC correspondent David Wright, who has now been suspended. Apparently, like, you're not allowed to say these things off air. Exposes ugly truth about
You consider yourself a Democrat socialist? Yeah.
More than that, I'd consider myself a socialist.
Terrible. I feel like it's like the truth suffers. The voters are poorly informed. Our bosses don't see an upside in doing the job that we're supposed to do, which is to speak truth to power and hold people to account.
Pause it. Oh my God, this is disgusting. This socialist wants to hold people in power to account, to inform voters. Good thing they broke this wide open.
Like the truth suffers. The voters are poorly informed. Our bosses don't see an upside in doing the job that we're supposed to do, which is to speak truth to power and hold people to account.
People in New York are constantly, I think, fascinated by it. How can people like Donald Trump? How can people understand? Cross the Hudson now and then and come out and spend some time, and you'll hear why.
Pause it. So now we have an ABC executive who says people need to get out of their bubble to understand what's going on in the country.
and he's a Democrat or a socialist.
No, this is a different guy. That was the second guy was a different guy. Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty.
All these people should get
everything they said makes sense, and I just want to say
they should all get promotions.
I don't like. I do think we should shy away from blame the electorate as much as possible. But if it's the same guy saying people are misinformed, and a big reason is because we're sucking at our jobs, awesome.
And yes,
exactly.
That's the whole frigging point. These people are giving me much greater faith.
A colleague of mine on Kobe Bryant and said that all of his daughters died in a helicopter crash. That was it. He just fucked up and got bad information and reported bad information.
I think that's about tweeting that or something about like Rick Fox died erroneously or whatever. But.
No, initially the story broke that on Twitter that Kobe Bryant and all of his daughters were on the helicopter, and it turned out to
Rick
be
Fox
one.
Too, yeah.
And
what's the point of showing that? Like, we already know that they messed it up at first.
Well, he's saying like somebody.
He's saying it with a swear word this time.
Yeah, here we go.
Has paid the price for it. He got suspended. But, I don't know. The fake news abounds. Like the problems with the truth these days.
We don't hold him to account. We also don't give him credit for what things he does do. It became like...
All right, so pause it. So understand, he said, look, fake news abounds, which I think is a statement of reality. You would want everyone to know this. He's not talking like we're manufacturing news at ABC. Then he goes, we don't hold Trump to account. We also don't give him credit. In other words, we're not doing, a good job on both the negatives and the pros and the cons.
We're basically focused on irrelevancies.
Right.
But when you put it over menacing music, it seems a lot worse.
It does.
Things he does do. It became like profit center, a promotion center. Like, you can't watch Good Morning America without there being a Disney princess or a Marvel Avenger appearing. It's all self-promotion.
Right.
And promotion of the company, and also promotion of
Capitalism.
within the company.
Plus, you know what this is like? This is just like literally. I don't know what's supposed to be the scandal here, that he works at ABC and he has a critical opinion of the news media.
They think embarrassing ABC is like a political winner for them. Like,
It
that's
also-
the work.
Do
They
they
got him.
Oh,
The
they
people
totally
got-
got him.
that they're spreading left critiques of
That's
the
the
media?
thing. This is all like black pilling people or red pilling people on to socialism, because the guy, it starts off with I'm a Democratic socialist, and then here's all of this reasonable critiques
Right,
of the
and they
media
got suspended.
that you all have.
Yeah, that I'm at a cocktail party talking about.
I'll even use the phrase fake news.
So here's what happened: is that some right wing propagandists found conscientious and responsible journalists still existing in ABC News, which is the part that shocks me. They spoke freely at some type of cocktail function, and then ABC proved all of their critiques by suspending them.
I mean, well, maybe there's more. Hold on, there could be more. Go ahead.
Narrative is incompatible with news.
Yes.
And I still think that we don't understand that. I don't think we're terribly interested in that. We're all guilty of the same thing. I think that all these big news organizations, again, I'm speaking about broadcast television, ABC, CBS, NBC, and we recognize that we're dinosaurs and we're in danger of dying. We're not disciplined enough to cut them off, and we second guess ourselves because we're sensitive to the accusation that we're in the tank for the Democrats, and so like that enables it. And so we enable him, and then like it feels like every time we take the bait on the outrage, we enable him. He's the nightmare spouse that you can't win an argument with.
Yeah, why don't you like him?
So the guy has basically said, is exposed ABC as not holding Trump to account because we don't have the faculties to do so. I personally don't like him because he's a dick. And
David Wright is awesome.
I mean, first off, this sort of feels like something that you could more or less, if you invited him onto a conversational podcast about journalism, he would have said the same thing. He's critiquing the whole media explicitly.
Well, I guess they might be trying to show that the mainstream news is full of secret communists or something.
I guess, but then they're basically taking their critique of the media as gospel. Right? So it's like so essentially what they're saying is that the critique of the media is most honest by those who hold a belief that the media should be decommercialized. I don't think I could disagree with that. In fact, 25 minutes ago, I made the same point about the debates, that we should be decommodifying these things because it does a disservice.
But we should pretend, at least for the sake of keeping James O'Keefe sniffing around the right places, that, oh no, James, please don't keep investigating the broadcast networks.
Right.
And go back to like Democratic staffers.
Ooh, don't go and find out who the corporations are who own this and what they're paying in taxes and how much they influence their reporting.
Definitely don't look
Would
around
not want
corporate
that.
news destroying journalism. But look, as of these tapes, we should have a reinstatement campaign for these journalists. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
Outrageous. This isn't, I mean, I'm used to these cases where it's like, really? You're going to fire somebody over that? That's ridiculous. This one is more like they should promote them.
What do you think they fired him for? Was it because he was swearing?
Suspended. I don't know why.
Suspended for swearing at a cocktail party?
Saying Trump is a dick.
Having opinions.
Saying he's a socialist. Critiquing how they operate. I have no idea.
Yeah, I could see that getting someone fired.
There's another fact-checking error or